Lastly, from the Hebrew Bibles, I want to say a few things about the Song of Songs, the Song of Solomon, which almost did not make it into the Bible. There was great debate. First of all, to make it into the Hebrew Canon, it had to be written before the end of the 5th century, when the Holy Spirit of prophecy was said to leave. And second, when you touched the scroll, your hands had to feel dirty. Well, the Song of Songs was included because even though it is erotic, it's this incredible romance between a man and a woman, love story, the rabbis, especially Rabbi Akiba, in the 1st century, the Common Era, one of the great rabbis, who called it the holiest book in the Bible because it represented Israel in their relationship to God back and forth. I must emphasize, I haven't been as clear maybe, that Israel means Jacob as well as a people. It's an individual. Constantly you go back and forth between the individual and his or her relationship and the people. So we see that in the New Testament as well. The marriage with God and Christ is for the church, but it's also for each of us as individuals. So what we're going to see here in the Song of Songs is this magnificent story, a love song that for Bernard de Clairvaux, and wait till you hear about Bernard when we get to the 12th century, the man of the 12th century, and what he did with romantic love. And romantic love may have some of its origin right here in the Song of Songs. Bernard de Clairvaux wrote 86 sermons on the Song of Songs. There's only 8 chapters. And he never got past the 3rd chapter, and he really never got past the first verse that goes, "Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is better than wine." It's symbolic of the intimacy, the union of desire between God and the soul. You hear in the 2nd chapter, I'm going to read a few. "My beloved is mine and I am his. He pastures his flock among the lilies until the day breathes and the shadows flee. Turn, my beloved, like a gazelle or a young stag on the cleft mountains. Upon my bed at night I sought him who my soul loves. I sought him but found him not. I called, but he gave no answer. I will rise now and go about the city and the streets and the squares, and I will seek him who my soul loves. I sought him but found him not. The sentinels found me as they went about the city. Have you seen him who my soul loves? Scarcely had I passed them when I found him whom my soul loves. I held him and would not let him go until I brought him into my mother's house and into the chamber of her that conceived me. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the gazelles or the wild does, do not stir up or awaken love until it is ready. Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your arm, for love is as strong as death. Passion fierce as the grave, its flashes are flashes of fire, a raging flame. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can floods drown it. If one offered for love all the wealth of his house, it would be utterly scorned. This is what God seeks from us, a passion and intensity to match God's own power and intensity. I know at the end, I just want to make a point. Some people want to talk about, well, God doesn't have emotions, that these are projections that humans make upon God. My suggestion is the other way around, that God is making us more like God because God has emotions. Otherwise, where would they spring from? I will say more about this when we get to the New Testament. Stay with us. Stay with me. Bless you.